Menteri rang bak kajela konrad ki sangma hine kesngi ulaong bak sorkar kan sa syong perkat bat ki menteri bania kren halor ka jingkhang dam. Shu ulaong bawatla ka jingkio jong ki bapang covid haka jela ki asdang duna henre ngim pat long ban ken sting ban ngidang hab ban don ki jing ya da khnang bangin la ban pendu pendam no ya kan ka jingpang.
We will sit down, we will discuss after taking the inputs from all the concerned officials because as I said, we are seeing the numbers come down, but that does not mean that we can take it easy. But of course, the numbers coming down is a positive indication. Recoveries also are going up. But as I said, it does not mean we can let our guards down. So we will see the trend and we will see the numbers, especially numbers like the positivity rate, numbers like the hospitalization rate. Obviously, we'll also see if there's any specific growth in any areas. All those aspects we need to be examined. But all said and done, some sort of restriction will still be there. The question is where we can allow more activities to take place is the only question. But really, it's not possible for me to sit here and give that conclusion. So let's wait for the meeting, official meeting. Hopefully, in the next day or two, once we sit down, we'll take a call on what we'll do, by next week. So it'll all depend on the trend in the numbers. Yes, it is something that obviously is an issue that has been examined and discussed number of times in the meetings that we have had. And as a government, we do realize that we need to provide wherever we can support in these difficult times. The difficulty with obviously this whole situation is that the scale will be very large. So if we support, then it has to be to everybody. And number two, obviously the challenge of also the finances that are there, which are not that great for the country as a whole. So keeping both these factors in mind, it's not very easy. It's something that obviously we would want to do, and it's something that the government must also try its best to do. And that's where, wherever it's been possible, we have tried to support. So whether it's through the MLAs, by releasing certain funds to them, so that they can then take care of the masses as and when they feel necessary at the grassroots level. So MLAs are doing that, taking care of their constituents. At the same time, we have also given freedom to MLAs in terms of even the SRWP. So a number of steps like that where we are allowing, if necessary. Again, it's not a compulsion, but we are giving the option there, and according to situation, people will act. But at the same time, we have also seen that when it came to situations like the patients, the hospital expenditures, we have tweaked the entire MHIS system, and we've managed to increase or enhance the amount of support that they can get to a large extent. We've also decided to give relief of ex gratia to the next of kin. So there have been these small steps that we have done. At the same time, if you look at the entire economic activities, unlike last time where we just went for a complete lockdown and closure of everything, this time it was a very selective process where we tried to see how we could minimize the economic impact on the people. And therefore, to a large extent, agriculture, farming activities continued, but with restrictions. Some construction work continued with the restrictions. For some time it closed down. We allowed the MG and REGO work to continue in certain areas with restrictions, of course. So we tried to minimize the impact on the grassroots, but it's difficult times. So therefore, it's not easy for the people. We understand, but it's not also easy for the government also, though we would like to give all support. We are doing our best, and let's hope that in the times to come the situation will improve.